Hey, Bill, how are you?
I'm great, Matt. How you doing?
I'm doing okay. It's kind of a crazy time right now, and I wanted to reach out to you. I'm actually doing a bunch of videos about some small business owners, and I know that you are a small business owner. I think you opened up this meditation studio a couple years ago now.
Yeah, it'll be. It's actually going to be 3 years on April 28th. So we're
Okay,
like,
good. So we'll have to celebrate a little anniversary for you.
yeah, we might have to wait a couple more weeks, but we'll see. Uh,
Sure. And you know what's interesting, Bill, is you have what we all need right now. You couldn't have opened up this studio at a better time in regards to what is happening in the world right now, and how helpful your services can be, and everything. So I wanted to just give you a second to sort of introduce yourself, introduce your business, and tell me a little bit about what you do.
sure. Okay. Well, my name's most people call me Coach Bill because I'm a transformational life coach, and my business is called Meditate School of Mindfulness, and we have a location here in Wilton Manors, and basically what I do, and what we do is we teach the practice of meditation and mindfulness in many different ways. We work with, we hold meditations, which group meditations.
Right.
In a regular time, we do about 30 of those a week with different teachers and different instructors. We teach the practice of mindfulness through workshops and different programs that are multi-week programs that are really getting people into the practice. We work with the community where we're working with teachers or police forces or other programs where we help teach the culture of mindfulness to have their employees be more present and more mindful. And then we teach teachers, we train mindfulness teachers, we certify them to go out in the community and teach as well. So
Right.
it's a multi-pronged practice, but basically it's all focused on the practice of mindfulness. And the reason I do that is for my own transformation. When I connected to the practice of mindfulness, it really helped me transform my life.
Right.
And through the years, I worked in private practice coaching, and how transformational it is working with people with addictions or PTSD or relationship issues or whatever else it is. When I could teach or get the client to connect to the practice of mindfulness, the success and the way it helps you be more present in your life, and it just has such a profound effect on it. So when I can train and help people get to live their life in the present, not worry so much about the future. And that's where all the stress and anxiety comes in, worrying about the unknown. And as we can see in this time, it's needed more than anything ever.
Yeah.
We can't predict anything that's going to happen around us, and we have no idea how long we're going to be in this situation. So
Right.
I could sit at home and worry and worry and worry and worry, or I could find ways to move forward in the present. And that's what I
Yeah,
teach.
I got to tell you, I've had the opportunity to sit in some of your meditations where you go to the studio and you sit with you, and you go through the meditations, and they are so powerful and so useful for my life, just from just a place of kind of putting myself back into a place of kind of just peace and relaxing a little bit. And just this is for anyone, like anybody who doesn't think that this is for them. You just have to try it, and you have to give it, some time, when you try it. And I think right now is such an important piece of what you're doing. And, when we all get a chance to get back to that studio, I know it's going to be a great opportunity for me to get back in there. And, just the stress levels and everything that everyone's going through, and what you talked about, which is the unknown. We just do not know literally nobody knows what's going to happen here. So it's a really good business that you have in place here, and you're very good at what you do, and I appreciate you very much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. So let's jump into it real quick. Tell me, how is business right now?
Well, of course, business has shifted quite a bit. Our studio is closed. We closed. This is going on 3 weeks tomorrow. Because we work with groups and we work one-on-one with people. So of course that wasn't a healthy situation. So we had to close the physical studio, but we still have a very big online presence where we teach workshops and hold classes. And then 3 weeks ago, we started doing Zoom meditations, lined up with our regular schedule. So our regular client base can attend their regularly scheduled programming. And we could have people come in and take our classes even from home, which is a beautiful thing. And I think it's if we can find the good in these things is it helps show me that this is another offering that we should be doing, is because, as you know, whenever you try to show up to the studio, there's things that get in the way, right? So to go sit in a 30-minute meditation isn't just 30 minutes, it's the 30 minutes to get there and the 30 minutes to get home. So it's an hour and a half practice. So if you can do it in the comfort of your home, it can have great significance and great power, right?
Right. So like you said, business is different. It's just shifting into a different direction. And this might be something that you parlay into something later on. I myself want to be at that studio. So that's it's going to work best for me to be in that studio. So for sure.
Exactly.
So tell me.
Go ahead. There's a big benefit to doing it in person.
Yeah.
It's almost like, it's almost like listening to music on the stereo compared to listening to music in a live concert, right?
Perfect analogy.
If you're missing that energetic connection and the communal gathering,
right,
that you get in a group meditation. So
yeah, 100%. 100%. So how's the family? Family's good?
Yeah. Brian's out delivering mail. He's still one of those essential frontline employees. So
essential.
He's schlepping around. Yeah, he is. He's out there gathering, delivering the checks to everybody. I hope.
Great. I hope so too. Yeah.
Exactly. And,
Bill, tell me. The next question is: tell me a little bit about, how are you stepping up and how are you doing what you can do right now to kind of support your community with what we're going through right now?
So right after we closed the studio and everybody was in this angst space, I decided to take, as I said, we have a pre-sessions. So I took a big chunk of those recorded sessions and put them on our website for free for our clients.
Mm-hmm.
Meditation, when you have that ability, is very helpful for the community.
Sure.
And then we also offer some other programs that we're doing for free through Zoom and through some other instances, right?
Yeah.
So that's where we're helping our meditation community. The community as a whole is, we're supporting as much as we can the local business by offering, of course, as much as we can ordering takeout and supporting small businesses through, even through thinking ahead is like, okay, I really love going to this place, so I'm gonna order some gift cards, right? And I know thinking ahead to a Christmas gift, why don't you go ahead and do that now and buy gift cards, because we're going to do that in December anyway, so let's do it now. These businesses could use the income, and so that's where we're helping support others, local businesses. And
love that. I love that, Bill. That's a great idea, and it's interesting. What you do and what you produce is those meditations, and to give them up for free online, is something that is very special and comes from your heart. And I appreciate what you do with that. That's great. Now tell me, what can the community do for you right now? And what can we do for you when we get the all clear?
I think right now the community can help us out by showing up and doing some of our meditation classes online. That would be very helpful. There's a really interesting thing that I found by using Zoom is it's not replicating what we do in the studio, but it's gathering people together, and you can see each other and you can feel that. And so and one of the big things about our practice is just the community that it builds and being able to just connect with other people that are stressed and anxious and all this stuff. So it would really help build that community and that connection, because we are all trapped kind of in our own space.
Right.
As much as we can come together, if it's just for a 30-minute meditation, it's just getting out of that headspace that you're in and creating a new headspace. So that could help not only us, but help everyone else as well. And just as we're doing, helping the community through Gifts or Days, we have e-cards that people can buy for future use when we are able to reopen again. So that could help support us a bit. And then when we do reopen is tap into that, because I can tell you, when it comes to taking care of ourselves, there is nothing more powerful than practicing being present. It's really, a lot of us tend to be focused on the external. We go work out, we do all this stuff to take care of our physical being, but we need to take care of that the mental part of ourselves. And so it can be the most healing thing we do for ourselves, and it will help us support us as we move forward and grow and give back into the community.
Right. And Bill, I think it's an important part of what you're talking about, which is the mindset stuff that I don't think that everybody is quite getting yet about how how stressed we are and at what level of stress we're feeling right now, and how we're gonna, switch our brains back into that productive mode and that loving mode and that caring mode and that taking chances mode and giving big hugs again mode and all these different things that we're going to need to be able to do. But it's going to start from up here. And, I know with you as close as you are to my house, it's just like a no-brainer to get down there. And I'm looking forward to seeing you guys again and being in that studio and just feeling that great feeling you get and that warmth that you get when you're in there.
Yeah, we can't wait to have you back in, you and your lovely wife and
yeah,
everybody else who comes along with you, right?
I'm looking forward to it. And listen, Bill, I know that you're busy, so I'm not going to take too much of your time. Thank you so much for meeting with me today.
I appreciate what you're doing.
Yeah, absolutely. I look forward to seeing you soon. I'm hoping to be in that studio very, very soon.
Excellent. We'll be waiting.
All right. Great, Bill. Talk to you soon.
Bye.
Take care.